The community of practice we became a part of is water waste and campus housing. A community of practice is all about learning and becoming a member of a specific community. According to Gavin and Wenger, the most important aspect of a COP is participation. Throughout our learning processes, our identities change to reflect our COP through our relationships and activities.
I can set up for sure.
And then you can take down. I can't sign up for takedown, but I can be there from 11 to 1.
I can probably do that.
Monday.
Well, I'll set up and then go to class for an hour and then come and stay the whole time.
What time's your class?
11.
Okay, yeah. I have a class from 10 to 10:50.
The first aspect of a COP is knowing. We first knew close to none about campus housing water waste. We wanted to learn more. Our groups aim at discovering the ways in which we could not only be recognized in our community, but also how we could act in the various problems we began to come across. Our learning arose from our relationships with participating members of the community.
We have different buckets for like each of the different dorms, saying like how much water. Like, like also, I don't know if you're talking about having one with like if it's like if you take a 15-minute lunch hour, like show like this is how much water you are.
Water waste in campus housing is an interesting subject because the freshmen are not held accountable for personal waste. As we started talking amongst ourselves with our mentor and with Nate, problems were discussed and solutions began to be proposed. An important element of a community of practice is doing legitimate work. We all passed out surveys in different dorms to gain a general consensus of how much students are misusing their water privileges. Our surveys were practical and to the point, so we could get legitimate results. Doing this work, according to Gavin and Wenger, contributes to the purposes and practices of the community as a whole. Hey, can you guys fill out a survey for me?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Irish, can you fill out a survey for me? It's about water waste. Yeah? Would that be chill?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That'd be chill? No? Okay. Do you know if this class?
Well, we're doing like it's our sustainability class, and we're putting on a things at the water fair, and our topic is like how we can conserve water and the different. So we just kind of wanted to know,
library, I
like
went
on
down and I was
average,
looking
how
at
much water
scholarships,
you are
and I was like, okay, and then I looked at internships because I was interested.
like yeah, how much water the dorms are using right now, so we can like use the ways that we can.
It said, hi, for my sustainability and self-identity class, we were wondering if we could have information about the water use in the dorms. It would help us out if we could have the monthly cost amount, and if possible, the amount out of like the actual water amount that's being used, and if you could differentiate between the dorms, that'd be
By talking to a local expert at Cal Water, our group learned about the various ways in which we can not only collect data about water waste, but how we can work towards saving water. These stories, or repertoires that were shared, naturally began to get us to use the correct language when discussing water, so that we can further our research in a more proper fashion. As you can see here, Mallory and Sarah are working on the poster at a high rate, constructing their own perspective of how we should represent our findings. They do this through conversing and exploring various possibilities. To our amazement, this is how much water we waste when you flush an average toilet. When you let the sink run while you brush your teeth, this is how much you waste. And when you don't, this is how much you could save. With the appropriate language we have learned and practices that we conducted together as a group, we started to develop a unique sense of identity. We may not have become experts on the topic, but our COP has learned more than we could have ever imagined. Through our efforts in all aspects of the project, our group COP acquired the ability to talk from authority and teach others what we have found.